Have you ever heard somebody say you changed, you switched up on me? It's like, no, I just don't think the same way that I used to think. If you're one of those people that have grown in thought and you do not think the way you used to think, not even last year, this is the perfect video for you. My name is Cyrus Ausar, and my mission is to embody the emotion of overcoming. I believe we all fight battles we hide from the world. My objective is to help you win those battles through perspective. Stay tuned. Are you one of those people that people may say, you know what, you changed, you switched up, you ain't the same no more? And it's like, of course I'm not the same no more. I do not think the way I used to think. I do not participate in the same things I used to participate in. Those things it's like long gone. And I remember hearing this from the older people. It's like, I'm not about to talk about the same things I talk about when I'm 20, when I'm 30, when I'm 30, when I'm 40. I'm not even going to dress the same, because at certain points we start moving up. We start thinking about things differently. Certain stories that used to come to us, we don't even handle it like that no more. Like, I remember being at the gym, and I may have told this story before, but it just always made me think about the elevation of mine. And I remember this young dude trying to fight this old dude, and he was trash talking, and the old dude just left and said, if you really want a problem, get in between me and my car, because I'm rolling. And it always sat with me, because I was like, dang, I remember we would be saying you getting punked out or whatnot. It's like, I don't even think like that no more. You can have it. You can have it. Certain things that we do now, so you got people that when they get older, they start going to bed at 10, 9. It's like, I'm not on that no more. I lived that. And then as you keep growing, you have to understand that some people is going to leave your life. If this person always likes to party, they always like to hit the club, and now you to a point where you done elevated out of that, you like, man, I'm not on that no more. Oftentimes you're going to lose that friend. It's going to be like, why are you hanging with them? Because you don't participate in the same things that they participate in. You won't even dress the same no more. There's certain things that if you are one of those people that start elevating your mind, it can be difficult. Because you'll start seeing friends just drop off. You're like, what is going on? Is there something wrong with me? No, it's the elevation of the mind. And as you start elevating, as you start rising up, the people start sinking down. They start getting further and further away from you. And that's what happened. That's a process. But that might be a process that you've never been told about. You're like, what's happening as I read, as I adjust, as I get better, as I do this, what's happening to the people that's around me? They're not moving at your speed. You can't apologize for getting better. And that's what often happens. We start seeing these things happen. We be like, you know what? Let me stop. Because I don't know what's happening. That elevation, when you start getting higher and higher, sometimes it can get scary. Especially if you're afraid of heights, if you get what I'm saying. Because as you move up, the people stay here. Then you keep going. People stay here. You keep going. Before you know it, you and that person don't connect because they're not elevating with you. And this happens to quite a bit of people. When they start reading, they start bettering themselves. They start taking more time out with their kids or their wife or their husband, or they start trying to figure out better ways to eat or exercise or, once again, read or whatever they doing to elevate themselves. They look at the people around them, and if they're not elevating with them, they slowly start separating from them. And they may say you acting funny or whatever, but it's just, frankly, I do not think the way I used to think. I'm not on that no more. And that elevation, as I said, can be scary because you may lose some people. But I guarantee you this, in the long run, you're going to gain some people too. Because as your frequency change, it's considered a frequency, as it changes, you're going to start meeting people here. All those books or all that reading or all that healthy eating or exercising, it elevates you. And you start getting on that same wavelength of people that like doing that as well. And that's where y'all meet. And that's the way it's going to go. But as I said, when you first start elevating, it can be problematic to you internally because you're going to be like, dang, I don't understand why I'm losing my friends. I don't understand what's happening. It's an evolution. I say the same thing. It's like a caterpillar going in a cocoon. During that time, you by yourself, and you're reading, you reflecting, you meditating, you really trying to figure out ways to better yourself, and you come out as a butterfly. You may not hang with the caterpillars no more. You flying while they still walking. It's just what it is. Until they get ready to cocoon up and fly as well, that's where y'all would meet. And it's like that sometimes, but it is hard. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's hard because you may lose some people that was close to you at one point. You can have a childhood friend you grew up with from the second grade. You get to a point that you elevate, and the next thing you know, you're not around that person no more. And let me say this too. How long somebody know you doesn't mean they know you well. Because people will say, we go way back, but that don't mean you know me. That means we go back. So, as I said, when it really boils down to it, when you elevate, don't worry about who may be left behind because you better in yourself. And it's challenging and it's tough, but I promise it's a better end to it. It's a better side to it. You're going to end up on the better end of the stick. So stay with it. I know it's difficult. I know it's times that you done lost people and whatnot, but stay with it because in the long run, it's what's necessary. Thank you for listening to my video. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. Thank you. I appreciate it. Once again,